and flipping and dead.
Oh my gosh, they folded a queen. Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I'll play some checks here out of position. Turn, I think block is a decent bet with the king jack. Big raise. I mean, we have a good kind of bluff catcher here just because we blocked the straight and the two pairs that got there. However, they might just have it. But yeah, I think if I wanted the bluff catch here and they're repping something that got there on the turn, king jack is pretty premium as far as bluff catching goes, if we want to bluff catch at all, which is another question that needs to be answered. I think blind versus blind after choosing a weak sizing, I am leaning towards bluff catching here, but we'll see what they come with sizing wise. Yeah, they're just going absolutely massive. I mean, I feel like this rules out like an ace-9, which could raise the turn. It's pretty polar towards that stuff that got there in the turn. I'm gonna maybe be an idiot here, but yeah, they just have it. I think close between shove or call. Maybe we can stack an ace-5 or ace-4 now. Maybe ace-7 suited. I'm not exactly sure what the range looks like pre. Whoa. Oh, sends it with the queen jack. Nice hold as well. I'm gonna play call. Probably with most of my range. Not all my range. I mean, they're only going 4x. It's kind of linear. Could have some 4 bets against it. Yeah, maybe if it's bigger, I call. I think I'm just range betting this flop. Don't need to go very big. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we go for a 3-bet heads up here. They call. Check, check. Turn is great. I feel like they have a lot of calls here. Not a ton of bets, so probably better to bet here. River 3 shouldn't impact this much. Could see a rare, like random 2-pair or 5-6, but nice spot for value. He's got the queen 8 offsuit. Let's go. Nice spot. Okay, stack time. Ace king 10s. We saw this earlier. Didn't go our way on the bubble of the 215, and we're also going to soft bubble the 320. All right, guys, I think I'm good on that for today's session.
Where are we headed now? We came second in the Hot 55 yesterday, didn't we? We should probably try again. Do we take a value bet here? I don't think they have much Queen X. I think majority 8X. Plus, we don't really care if they jam, right? We can just click the call button and do okay. I don't even know how we would be beaten. Losing out to like 8X of spades, that's about it. So maybe some backdoor spades, but we do make a straight. So honestly, if they shove, I am a bit sad. But good bluff from them. Actually, really sharp bluff from them. What did he call with him when we potted the 10? Ace jack high. Obviously, we're raise calling against big blinds. So typically, there's going to be a lot of checking on queen 6-6. I actually have an incredibly wide range where this asymmetry from the big blind with 6x doesn't really exist. In a sense of me having just as much 6x in my open as they have in the defend. So I do get to bet some. I don't know. Doesn't mean I get to bet everything. And I have king high. I got an over to the queen and a backdoor club. If he jams, I call. We're getting overlaid $363 on the pot because that's the average value of the bounty. Plus, I'd imagine that small blind's somewhat capped when he checks in this line. Does have the 6. We don't improve against a 6. Small L. I very much appreciate that people who don't study poker, a lot of people say, what a punt to the flush. It's, you know, it's just a very clear not understanding the game. And that's okay. I'm not having a go. Obviously, you're having a go at me because when you see something that you don't understand, you guys play poker in a certain way. It's easier to be like, that was shit. You've punted. You went all in and he had a flush. Why? Rather than be like, why did Spraggy think he could jam a 7? How is the range constructed in the small blind that jamming a 7 is going to be something that might work? You know, same thing we have every day when there's a play that you guys don't understand. Or not you guys, but like people in the chat who say that is a punt. You're a fucking idiot. Why have you done that? That was very bad. Whatever you might want to say. Think about why these things happen. Like two things could be true, right? Listen, if you're talking like that, I'm just going to make an assumption you don't study poker very much. That might not be true. I'm going to make that assumption. Either you who don't study poker very much are right, and that it's a punt, or me, who's played full-time for 15 years, thinks it might be reasonable. Somewhere in between can definitely be true, but it's better to think about why and then decide that I'm wrong. For your benefit as a poker player, open your mind up to think that maybe there's some merit to what just happened. Yeah? And Danny Boy milks me. But again, I don't think I want to fold too much for a blind. Thinking about poker in terms of having the minerals and having bollocks is like, it's quite like a caveman approach, you know? That's not really how the game works. This, do I want to? Yes. We are all in. And flipping. And dead. I would never finish fourth. I would finish fourth. Fourth is whatever. We thought we had a bit of hope. We were down to 4 million against 30 mil, 30 mil, 30 mil. We had a little spin up. And then we've lost the flip here to get down to 14, but that's okay.
Well played, me. It's D5. It's D5. So they raised pre, I defended the big blind, and here we are. Check raise or check call. King of diamonds is a little something. I think we'd be better off with a spade. There's a spade. There's a spade. Man, he doesn't have many offsuit hands left. Like if he opened ace-9 offsuit, that's a pair. So we could have the ace of spades and the 9. May or may not bet that on turn here, though. I mean, we're not folding top pair. I'm just saying constructing bluffs is... Like you can have all the jack queens. Alright, so we river the straight. What do you mean 3x pods? You block the turn with the flush and then 3x pot the river, do you? I mean, I'm gonna call, but I'm really not happy about it. Yeah, fucking hell. Piano cat. Very well played. Thank you very much. I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Hello. Hello. It was good to see you, Flossie. How are you? We flopped 2 pair in the 215. Oh, don't all check. Don't all check. I'm sad. Guess we do the betting. Never conquered when we came. Wow, you didn't want more money? Are you ready to roll? Guess we're bluffing at least once. Good turn. For our exact hand, that is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Glad I didn't pull the trigger. Ooh, clubs. Mm-hmm. A club. Bro. Don't enjoy the board pairing. We still got a flush though. Yeah, fine. Worried. Reasonably so.
Alright, we're gonna a little loosey-goosey here versus the 3-piece with this low board coverage. A pair and a draw. Thank you much. 13 blinds. They got 28 behind. Depending on what gear I'm in, I think I can see this playing 2 ways. I think this is going to be c-bet, over c-bet a lot. So I could raise, get their overcards to shut down. Check call is, I think, pretty normal. I will double check. I'm pretty sure this would just be a very high check call at this stack depth. They could still have aces and kings, big hands like that. Small bet. Okay, so it looks like they're trying to buy showdown. I wish they were a little bit deeper. I can't even do this check raise play I want to do here. Check raise min, 9 blinds. What do they call 15? I could potentially get them to fold. I'll go for it, but I only have... I hate that they snapped. But I hate that they snapped. They don't snap with the monster, right? I gotta put them all in here. Actually, I don't need to put them all. Yeah, I do. They're just a quick actor, I guess. Save us a ton of energy too, right? All right, if we go 10, puts 33 out there. There will be a part of me on this turn that's sad when they jam. Can you get her done? Wow, they might be calling with like ace jack, ace of spades or something here. Maybe ace 5. Were they big blind? Yeah, they're big blind. All right, they gave us credit for the bluff. But yeah, I got 16 bigs. Feels like I have heaps in the Boski. What is that? I don't know how many starting stacks that is. Nice, Ginger. Did you guys finish up the Metafans? How'd you do in a 66 also? Wow, what a turn. What a time to be a turn. All right, I gotta bet again. What does this look like? 3.7, setting up 4, 4, 8, 9, 20. 974 out there, and I'm gonna jam, get max value from a queen. Maybe even get called by a 6 if I'm lucky. All right, we want to call so bad. They got a 6, or they might have... They're not folding a queen. Oh my gosh, they folded a queen. Wow, you put me on 10s full. Sick fold. Sick fold.
This guy plays a small 3-bet. Could consider peeling because of the bounty, and I will. We're in position. Bounty. He 3-bets really small. I'm going to give him credit for a pretty strong range, but kind of have a hand that wants to peel. Okay. Now he bets 10%. Calling. Oh, he's really milking me in here. He's really milking me like a fat cow in the behind the barn. I'm in, bro. I'm a sucker for with 6 pot gut shot in position. Like, you know, what am I gonna do? Of course I'm gonna call. Now, if he checks, do I bluff? In theory, it would be a must bluff. In reality, he 3-bets small, bets 10%, bets 6%. If you put this in a solver, you must bluff this hand. But is he ever gonna fold? I'm gonna bluff. I can't check back 5-4 here. I don't think it's gonna work, man. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. Nice hand. All right, he's only got off at 22 blinds, 6 off the money. So we'll probably check range here. Don't have bubble insurance. Looks like they're playing a lot of hands in general, so I won't be check folding. Normal players wouldn't have like queen jack, jack 10 off in the range, but this guy probably definitely does. Let's start with a check call for third. Ace high, backdoor spades. Okay, I have ace high on a double paired board. This guy probably has a few more 5s than normal. Note, I do have like a bunch of kings in my check call range. Like my king 10 suited, king jack suited, king queen off hands are all in there, so it's not like I never have the nuts here. Oh, I could be dead, but for third, I don't know if I fold versus this dude. How do I fold this hand? I don't think I can. Looks like we're in the money. Check is good. Oh, let's go. Huge bounty in the 25. I shoved jack 9 to short stacks, calls with ace 9, bad shape, jack, jack, $35 bounty, and the chips. Let's go. This is a $25 tournament. I've gotten $150 in bounties. I raise, beautiful flop here for range in hand. Cutoff versus big blind. And be where you are. I call. Would be playing 13 on the turn. He's not going to just rip it. He check raises on this board. That is really interesting. Just going to play call, use position to my advantage. Take a deep breath. Things are exciting. Stay dialed. Second nuts. I think if he has king X of hearts, he probably just calls on the flop, you know? Given that he check raised, I'm going to check back here. Nah, he has something, bro. The dude has something. So how can he fold something for third? Yeah. Just be where you are. This guy could easily well have like ace 9 here. King 9. Big pot in the GG Masters. Huge. Absolutely huge. Boom! 720,000. Massive.